One day, while my father was chatting with his friends told him that they wanted to play a match. Since my father is not a person who likes to play very much, he did not look very warmly at first. When his friends told my father that my grandfather also refereed the match, "You can also referee our game if you want," and my father liked the idea of his friends very much, because the match referees make fair decisions for both teams and ensure that both teams win the match as they deserve. My father said ok and set off to go home and find the referee's whistle. When my father told my grandfather what had happened, my grandfather said, "You don't need to buy a new referee's whistle. I will give you the referee's whistle that I used when I was a referee." My father was very happy. He would referee the match of his friends with an item inherited from his father. The match would be fair and everyone would be happy in this case. My father took the whistle and went to the game. The match has started. He said the falls of his friends correctly. He followed all the rules completely and accurately. His friends were also very happy that my father was the referee. At the end of the match, when my father blew the referee's whistle 3 times in a row to end the match, something started to happen and my father traveled in time. It goes back to the time of the dinosaurs 1 million years ago. He was very scared, but when he realized what had happened, he started walking. The forest road was beautiful and cute. While walking with heavy steps, he suddenly saw a baby dinosaur in front of him. He approached the lonely and very small dinosaur and began to love it. At that moment, he realized that the dinosaur had lost its family and began to take it with him. He still had no idea what was going to happen. While the baby dinosaur and my father were walking, a river suddenly appeared in front of them. My father made a boat to cross and they started to cross the river on the boat. However, just at this moment, my father and the baby dinosaur fell from the boat and started to drift towards the waterfall. While my father was trying to hold onto something in a scream of fear, he saw a branch near the waterfall a short distance away and grabbed it and immediately reached out the baby dinosaur and crossed it. They needed some rest because they were so tired. My father designed a very cute house and they spent that night in that house. They set off again the next day. As the baby dinosaur advanced, it went ahead and sank into the mud. Since this place is a swamp, it started to absorb it. My father immediately found a piece of twig around and gave it to the baby dinosaur. Even thought it was difficult, the baby dinosaur grabbed the branch and my father saved the baby dinosaur. They continued to advance and eventually reached the father of the baby dinosaur. His father was very happy to see baby dinosaur. He didn't look bad at my father either. He knew how to get back to my father's house because his dinosaur knew my grandfather. They started walking with my father. Finally, they came to a time machine. My father was very surprised and realized that this dinosaur knew my grandfather. He set up his time machine 1 million years later and suddenly teleported home. My grandfather was very happy to see my father and he was proud of my father for succeeding in this difficult task. See you in the new episode. Take care, guys. Don't forget to like the video and support us by subscribing to the channel. Happy time!